Right. Welcome everyone, guys. How's it going? All right, April. Welcome, Robert, Dove, Tracy, Anto, Rita, Val, Sophie, Petra, Diane, Carl. People are just coming in now. Um, Here, let me make you co-host, Isaac, so you can let people in. Who's excited, guys? Let's cover this first. I know we got past 3 minutes already. Let me see here. Um, I want to cover this real quickly with the crypto foundation. Actually, before that, let's just, I know we're gonna need more time for this. Anybody want to share anything? Their crypto journey, what's new and good? Uh, any challenges? Quick shares. Actually, that's what I want to cover today. What I wanted to cover today is more of Q1 retrospective, like really looking back, January, February, March. This is a new month, a new day, a new week, a new quarter. I heard that today. I was like, "Wow, that's so cool! Everything's new today." But let's look back at January, February, March. Post in the chat. I mean, let's celebrate all together. If you guys are a little bit shy, I don't bite. What is your success? What's your not success? What's your new and good of Q1? So this is a lot now in Q1. Was it, you got new cryptos, a new wallet, a new exchange, you learned something new? Just post that in the chat. I just really want to celebrate that, celebrate it, and um and celebrate what you've accomplished so far in this journey of cryptos, right? So this foundations, I know it's foundations, but I wanna, what's your new and good, right? Anybody here? Don't be shy. What is that that you want to celebrate, right? So like just looking back, because now Q2, what we want to be able to do is, okay, we're trying to understand, what is it that was that blocker or that roadblock, right, in terms of your Kingdom Crypto journey. So yeah, let me see if I can take some shares of what's your new and good of Q1 that anybody wants to share. Don't be shy. Uh, and then same thing, right? Well, no one's still talking, but let me know if you guys want to share. You guys can raise up your Zoom hands or post in the chat. With that being said, um, I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought it was March 31st. And then I was like, Lord, I don't want to be wrong. And people are gonna stone me and say, Erwin, what are you saying? Are you really hearing from the voice of God? I'm just gonna laugh at that. It sounds like Moses. But yeah, this is so cool. I think we're on track to what I saw. I know I didn't see blue or crypto winter. I did see red and it was high. And which is interesting because this line represents the Bitcoin halving. So if you go in the chat, in the Google search engine, and you put in Bitcoin halving countdown. So the new date is April 19th. Look at that. It's faster. It was April 20th. So this is cool because the last time I looked at it was April 20th. Now it's April 19th. So that's really cool. 17 days from now. Um, I asked Manuel Johnson and I asked Prophet Robin, when do you send $100,000? I think Prophet Robin says she'll get back to me. Manuel Johnson says he's gonna speak about it. What did he say in his text? I was like, what did he put? That's so cool how I can text Manuel Johnson. Not being prideful, but I'm just being thankful to the Lord. I think he says we'll be doing a prophecy update in a few days. But yeah, I'm like, I sense Holy Spirit is based on conversations with other people, based on my time with the Lord. I sense Holy Spirit is saying it's coming. It's coming. Now the question is it one day? Is it one week? Is it one month? I mean, now I'm time boxing it to 7 days. I'm like, Lord, you said. Obviously, I can't tell what God to do, but that $100,000, and if you just look at here, it's gonna confine the wise. Like it's always been blue. I mean, here it was a little bit of green, so it's not far fetched that it's yellow, or in this case orange or red. But then we did say $100,000. So technically that's just the light orange. So the most it'll go is right here. So it'll go right here. So September 2023, that is what I said in my spirit. After talking to the Lord, like, Lord, I don't know what you're up to. Is it the same cycle where it's blue, 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 and then after a year or two, then it's gonna go up? Is that what you're up to? And I really sense He said it's gonna be accelerated. It's gonna be the up is gonna be 2024. So I still stand onto that word. And it was thrown off. Asmina threw me off when she said she heard Bitcoin 4,000 in June. So I was like, that's crazy. So that's around here. So it's like a unique June, which is what the world is expecting, but they don't know because it went up, then it went down. It's gonna really, really throw them up, and then when it goes back up. So what does that look like? That looks like something like this. I mean, look at if you look at this here, uh, this was 900, drops to 300. Sorry, whoop, let's see, uh, 100. That's crazy. 900, 1,000 to 100. So that's like 100,000 back down to 10,000. So 10%. Is that 10%? 900 to 100. So that's almost 10%. So maybe the Lord is showing us the pattern, or this is the pattern, and then but then it's gonna go up higher here. But it happened before where February, then it drops February 2nd, 2014 to February 2014. That's like second to the 19th. That's 17 days and then back up. So like that's a similar pattern. But anyways, guys, I really want us to celebrate. Anybody have any new and good? Silence is golden. Can't see anybody faces. I feel like I'm all alone, but it's okay. I can do this all day. But does anybody have, looking back at Q1 retrospective, what can I do? What was amazing of it? What do I thank God for? Whatever is pure, whatever is noble, think of such things. Yes, Sandra has her camera on. Awesome. Hey, Sandra. So whatever is pure, whatever is noble, think of such things and to celebrate. Anybody take profits, post in the chat if you've taken profits before. Taken profits before, type in one, right? You've enjoyed taking profits. So if you haven't done that, we're bouncing off. I think we're at 71K right now, which is exactly what Manuel Johnson said. He said 60 to 70, 60 to 70. I was like, ooh, that's some great trading right there, or a trading bot. 60, 70, right? We'll be hovering around 60, 70. So for a whole month now, wow, we've been 60, 70, hovering 60, 70, and then whoop, $100,000. So that's cool. Like if you look at the 60 to 70, we hit 60 February. So like right there, and then 70, 70 February, whole month of February, whole month of March, 60, 70, and then 100,000. So that's gonna be cool. I see that there as well. I see Rita now had the camera on. But anybody have any new and good to share, crypto related, if possible? If not, we'll take it. But what I wanted to cover today is that whole, okay, this is exchange week. And of course, exchange week, what are we gonna do different on our exchanges? There you go. Let's take it into the exchange. Are you guys seeing my chat? I'm like the chat's so quiet too. It's like, what's going on? Is there a game on or something? Um, Eclipse is coming up. The eclipse is coming up. All these things, the prophets are talking. There's a word Prophet Robin already told us to review. Asmina's hearing coins. Some of you guys are hearing coins. But this is exchange week. What are we gonna do different in exchanges, right? So like what are the biggest pain points? What are the biggest successes in the exchanges? Like trying to get engagement here. Post your favorite exchange, right? Oh, I'm not talking to myself and I'm not muted. I don't think I'm muted. Um, there you go. Jamie finally posted here. Who else going to the areas of Eclipse Totally Path next Monday? So Jamie, did you see that? They put state of emergency in Niagara Falls. So this is pretty funny. right? Niagara Falls in the Canada side, state of emergency. What does that mean? Like, okay, solar eclipse, state of emergency declared in Niagara region because we're expecting a lot of people coming to Niagara Falls. So that's interesting. In Ontario side, I don't know what that means. State of emergency right there. So what did the Jamie put? Who all going to areas of the eclipse style path next Monday? So I was like, oh, that's next Monday. I'm like, I should do the broadcast. There you go. I'm gonna do foundations, accelerator, and accelerator band. I'm gonna ask Mina, maybe we can go to Niagara Falls. That would be cool. All right. So that's Jamie posting. There you go. Cameras are on. Yes, Jamie and Martha. I was like, I thought my stuff is down. It's good to see all your wonderful faces. Okay. John's favorite exchange, Binance. Diane. There you go, guys. I'm like, I need something here. It's like a preacher. Will the crypto market go up after the stock market takes a good hit? So I'm trying to get that to the exchange week this week. What comes up, guys? Post in the chat. What comes up must comes down, and what comes down goes up. So it's a healthy cycle. But your specific question, Diane, is I'd like to speak to people. Diane, can I speak to you? Like it's maybe this is what I want to gauge here. Diane, is it okay if I can talk to you?
Yes,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. I'm like, I don't think I've seen your face before, but where are you from again? I'm like, I get to get know the members.
We're in Texas.
Texas. All right. So that's good. I was like, Texas is God's doing a lot of wonderful things in Texas. Like, I gotta get
Yes.
some people in there. So your question here, will the crypto market go up only after the stock market takes a good hit? So since we're talking about exchanges week this week and a retrospective of what we're doing of Q1, um, when Asmina heard Bitcoin at $4,000, I believe everything is gonna go down. Stock market is already way due for correction. So if you guys are into stocks, guys, unless it's the one Prophet Manuel Johnson would say, I would say pull all of that out and put it to cryptos and precious metals. This is not financial advice. But will crypto market go up only after the stock market takes a good hit? So this is where the bottom we're sensing is $4,000. But to push the Bitcoin at $4,000, Diane, everything has to go down. So with that being said, stocks, uh, in this case, businesses, real estate, just the whole world, everything in there, including stocks majorly. But even in this case, when everything goes down, I believe only precious metals will go up, right? This is my opinion. So the June, this is where precious metals is gonna be like potentially all-time high. And then now with the bottom of the 4,000, which is by the profits, and we're gonna judge that word. Um, this is where now question is, will everything go up with cryptos, right? In this case, all right, everything took a good hit. I'm answering my same questions. Everything's going to go back up, but I believe cryptos will outpace all the asset classes, right? So will the crypto market go up only after the stock market takes a good hit? I'm saying after the low of 4,000, you can't go lower than that. It has to go up. Does that make sense, Diane?
Yes. I mean, I would think if the stock market goes way down, they're going to look for other safer places to put their money, precious metals and crypto.
That's a very good point. So now that we're processing it together, so I have my blinders on cryptos. Okay. Bitcoin's gonna hit $100,000. Cryptos are all gonna go up. My deadline now is April 20th or 19th, Lord, somewhere between now to the 20th. And then if that's the high, that has to go down. So if it's gonna go down, what is it gonna go down to? So this is
Right.
very interesting because the money in the cryptos has to go somewhere else. So what is it gonna be precious metals? Is it gonna be stocks? Is it gonna be whatever, right? So in this case, crypto is gonna go down, but then are they going to go solely on precious metals? Um, I believe it's just the precious metals because what I'm hearing from the prophets and I myself, the preparation we're doing, the whole world is going to be on fire. It's like a mini March 2020, but worse. I believe it's 10 times 10 times 10 could be potentially times 100. Prophet Manuel Johnson did say the next 8 months, right? It's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. God is going to be with you. All right. And this is the word Holy Spirit's comfort is going to really be coming into place really, really good because we're going to need a lot of that comfort. So what is it going to look like from now till November? So with just crypto specifically, 100,000 Bitcoin and all cryptos going up. June for 4,000 Bitcoin has to go up. Now with stocks, I don't want this to be open session, but like I guess we're doing a retro and a question. But with the stocks, I don't know because it's like I know it's a correction. It has to be corrected. I believe the bottom, there you go. I can safely say this. The bottom of the stocks is the bottom of the cryptos. That I can say. There you go. Does that help, Diane? The bottom of
Yeah, I
cryptos has,
mean,
yeah,
yeah, because I mean, it's going down again right now, the cryptos. So I just
correct.
keep
Remember,
saying
that's the
that.
word Prophet Manuel Johnson said 60, 70, 60, 70, 60, 70. It's called sideways market. So
Yeah.
this we're waiting. And before, remember, that's been February, been March. We're waiting for that whoop 100,000. And that's notice he says straight to 100K. We're not, we're gonna obviously go past 80, go 90, but that could be like a whole day. That could be overnight where we wake up in the morning, it's like, whoa, Bitcoin 100,000. So that's the way I see it, right? So
Okay.
okay, thank you, Diane. Good question. It's a new quarter. Yes, learning with Q2. So, did you see what cities the path to solar? It says yes, it's really cool. A lot of innovative. I'm not gonna go deeper into that one. Don't mind anything on eToro because of limitations. So there you go. That's do some retro eToro. I don't do eToro, so it's not in our list, Lorraine. I think you're from UK, Lorraine. Let's talk to Lorraine. Hey, Lorraine. Can I talk to you? Uh, there you go.
joining joining from my mobile today, so I
No
don't know whether you
problem.
can hear me.
I can hear you. We unmuted you. Go ahead.
When I first started looking at cryptos around 2 years ago, I looked at different exchanges and Googled it, and I found eToro was the the easiest one for me at the time. And then I did that one first, and then Binance, and then some of the other exchanges. But yeah, I've just realized there's so many limitations with eToro, especially if you're moving points off eToro or you're trying to sell anything. So you can't just sell a small amount. It's all or nothing. Or even if you're moving it
Wow.
onto a wallet. So, I mean, that's what I've noticed. So, I think going forward, I'll just be a little careful about eToro. So, I've got a lot of things on there, and when my time to sell comes, I'll sell everything, and then I'll just, buy on a different exchange that's more flexible.
So, Lauren, do you have more than one exchange other than the
Yeah,
eToro and Binance?
yeah, yeah. I've got Binance, Coinbase, Qcoin,
Very good.
uh, Gemini, but I haven't really used Gemini.
Very good. So the reason why I'm bringing that up, once again, we go coin market cap. So there's 736 exchanges. You can't go wrong with the top 10 here. Um, and then in this case, the eToro is not even listed here, right? So like eToro, though, I don't I mean, it's not a crypto exchange. Let's just see what ChatGPT will say. What eToro, what is
I know you can buy shares and stocks and everything.
correct? It's more of it's a platform for purchasing assets. There you go.
Yeah,
Social trading. There you go. Multi-asset investment platform. That's why like these things. There's a bunch of these. I don't like them. Like I prefer. It's like let me give you a story, Lorraine and everybody. Today we're about to buy a microwave, and it's like it's a microwave. It's an oven and it's an air fryer. And I'm like, something's up with this. I'm like, oh, okay. There's one of it's going to be its weakness. In this case, that was designed for people who like to have multi assets. And that's why we're like, okay, you know what? We're going to buy a microwave and we're going to buy an air fryer, something separate. Why am I using this illustration? I try to stay away from these eToro. Let's see more other platforms like this. I try to stay away from those things because I want a specialized exchange. Like you can't go wrong with Binance Global. You can notice here that's like number one in the list. But like eToro, any of these platforms of multi-asset investments. I mean, I don't even know these ones now. Like there's a bunch in the US and in Canada as well, where I prefer it's an exchange. I prefer it's here. So either in coinmarketcap.com or CoinGecko. So Emmanuel, if Tuesday, our goal for Tuesday is making sure our community has 7 to 8 exchanges, right? So whatever that is, right? So Binance, Bybit, anything that's listed here, where it's a dedicated, it's a crypto exchange. Does that make sense? When you have these other ones, where in what about in USA and Canada? I'm trying to find those other platforms, specifically ones where like eToro USA. There's other ones these names I'm looking for, where they're like they're multi-asset kind of stuff. I'm not a fan of them. It's just because they're what's the word? They're doing too many things. Like just focus on one thing, and that's why the rates are better. The rates are better, the features are better, the staking features, all this, the Binance Global, the lending, all the good stuff, the staking. They understand that world versus the Torah, right? So Wealth Simple, like that stuff. Does that make sense, Lorraine? I wanted.
It does. I mean, I'm still grateful for, being able to do it on eToro initially,
Mhm.
just because I might have given up and not um, carried on if I'd gone straight onto Binance or something else. I
Okay.
just realized I put too much money there
Thank
initially,
thank you for
and the
bringing that up.
limitations now. Yeah,
Thank you for doing that, Lorraine. So it is obviously they designed that more friendly, more user friendly. Maybe that's why I'm putting on my Gen X hat. I'm like, okay, gotta think baby boomer. I did recommend Gemini way back. It was more friendlier than Coinbase. I think I still feel
yeah,
Coinbase is kind of okay. Obviously Binance is very overwhelming. I don't know if you've seen it. It's
yeah.
all these
I
features. But Lorraine, I mean, that's what I want to say to you, right? Like now you've upgraded to like, your more skills, more experience. And then
Yes.
thank God what eToro did for you at the start. So in the academy, we teach Coinbase at the start, not even trading charts, not even limit orders. Very simple, just buy. In fact, this foundation class, we only teach crypto Spaniards technically. But I think for Tuesday, tomorrow, we just want to make sure we help the community open up these exchanges. So, Emmanuel, if we can get the team tomorrow to make sure we have the exchanges open. Okay. Very good, Lorraine.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, let's keep going. Ento, why did we have to cancel KuCoin? I still have KuCoin, or maybe KuCoin's not even available. Obviously, in the US, Canada, I believe it's just after they're after their piece of the pie. Anto, does that make sense? Anto's there. When you say that, why do we have to cancel KuCoin? Um, Obviously, if you're American, the American friendly exchanges, Coinbase, Gemini, crypto.com, I believe. But what I'm trying to say is, I think your question is why did we have to cancel KuCoin? Anto, actually, I don't know your question. So, Anto, what do you mean by why did we have to cancel KuCoin or get rid of it? Or
I thought that I don't know, the week that you were gone, I thought that they were telling us to cancel KuCoin. I don't know.
it's still in the list. So it's still in the list. I think I said pull everything out. So now I remember. The context was they're after SEC. Anytime SEC is after going an exchange, there's gonna be a what's called an exchange traffic jam. I didn't want your funds out of there. So in reality, you shouldn't even have any cryptos in any of the exchanges. So, Anto, the context was usually when SEC goes after these non-American exchanges trying to get their money for it, they're gonna experience what's called like a crypto exchange traffic jam, and you're gonna have a hard time pulling things out in and out. So that was the context. Does that make sense, Anto? Oh, did I unmute you? Let me unmute you. Go ahead.
You muted me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah. So that was the context. So, Emmanuel, the goal for tomorrow is making sure we have at least 8 of this. We have another month exchanges. I think I'm not really reteaching because I don't know, there's no new foundation members next week. uh we're running the challenge next week, this Sunday. So that is the announcement. Thank you, Isaac. I think supernaturaltransfer.com. Guys, refer people already. Supernaturaltransfer.com. We're pushing in 7 days. Make sure they put your name here so we get you the 30%. So supernaturaltransfer.com. We're on track to doing it starting this Sunday with our day 0. Okay, so I mean, actually, Isaac and I remember we should help them out with affiliate things to help them advertise this with emails and text, right? So Isaac and Emmanuel, just if you guys can respond to the signal, that'd be great. So we capture these tasks. Uh, what we're gonna do. Okay. So let me keep on with the chat. Martha, Kraken, woohoo, Kraken. I have Kraken. That's fun. Congratulations. Uphold. I like Uphold. So that one is, I mean, it's not really listed. Like, let me go here. I think I have 2 minutes. What is Uphold? Like, it's not listed. I think this is one of those, I don't know, it's like a digital trading platform, convert various assets. So it falls into that category of the multi-asset ones. I do like it because of the ease of use. I like what they put there, but I don't like the limitation. So similar to what Lorraine said, there's some cryptos you can't pull out. So guys, post in the chat. No keys, no cryptos, no keys, no cryptos. Guys, nothing is bulletproof. Whether it gets hacked in the exchange, whether that exchange goes down, nothing is bulletproof. So it's best to have this in your hardware wallet. Okay, hardware wallet. So I did say that's not in a recommendation, but it's good to have. But I would prefer with pure exchanges. So yes, there you go. Like, what just happened? You said uphold, yes or no? Yes and no. So right there. People sell, it goes down, correct. I like Kraken. People sell, it goes down, correct. So when it goes down, when people sell, the price goes down. When people buy, prices go up. Diane, is Phantom Wallet an approved wallet? So I have it for Solana. I actually store stuff in it. I actually have Donald Trump NFTs in there. I would say yes because I'm using it. There you go. Massive lawsuit and corruption with KuCoin. There was an article on it. Ooh, okay. So right there, Jamie, thank you for bringing that up. So with that being said, nothing in KuCoin, guys. Pull it out as soon as possible, and you shouldn't have anything there if you're staking and whatever. I don't even know if they have staking in their anti-KuCoin. Thank you, Linda. All right, I have crypto.com. Val, very good. I haven't been using crypto.com. Oh, we're ready for the AI call. Yeah, so guys, crypto.com. Oh, I don't even have the referral link. So it's in the list. Crypto.com. Okay. Closing thoughts. So yeah, this really, what did we learn? So we've learned this, right? So maybe we'll make an action item. Um, Emmanuel, tomorrow's breakout rooms, we'll go into groups to say, hey, what can we do different? Actually, tomorrow maybe we'll do groups of three or four, and then just talk about our exchanges. And then the coaches will jump into each of the rooms. Um, Obviously, there's no new foundation members, so we're going a little bit deeper. Uh, that's Monday, and then I'm gonna base it on the questions on, okay, there's the uphold, today's the exchange. How are we handling exchanges? Kinesis exchange, that's a new one. That's a new one that we're doing. Kinesis exchange, so that's cool. That's in that list. Um, but yeah, make sure you have 8 exchanges. Make sure you have it ready, especially if we're gonna cash out anytime. So once again, my closing thoughts. If you're cashing out in Coinbase and that gets stuck, you don't want to scramble with another second exchange. So Coinbase can get stuck. Gemini can get stuck. But if you have Coinbase and Gemini, that's all you have. Uphold can get stuck. You want to have those other 5 to say, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Whether it's the Binance, the Kraken, the crypto.com, the others in that list. And your repetition. When you're repeating, it's the same old. It's like, this is weird. Why do I have 80 exchanges? But this is where, man, you're gonna have 8 businesses, 8 properties, 8 things, like eventually. So might as well get used to it, right? So tomorrow we'll take some Q&A there. Wake up into 3 to room 4. The coaches will come into play. Just talk about the different exchanges to make sure we're ready for those 8 exchanges. And Wednesday, let's see. I do want to keep it exchange theme. Maybe I'll do like top watch out force and stuff on Wednesday to talk about that. Okay, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. Netcoin Vancouver. I don't use that one, Olga. So I used a bunch of Ontario ones, but that one's specifically for Canadians. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I mean, my team will see you guys tomorrow because I gotta get some other meetings going. All right, invite supernaturaltransfer.com. Here we go. All right.